Back in Las Vegas as the MGM Resorts NBA Summer League continues with our second game of the day.
He's not going to be facing. I think Memphis got a jewel in Jackson.
And we're underway as you see the starting lineups here. Nicely done on the pick and roll, and it's Richard Solomon. There's Jackson
ability to make sure that screener is set before you run the pick and roll.
His career in the NBA is going to get started based on the defensive side of the ball for certain. Stephens up against numbers, he'll take it anyway, and he'll take it.
Went overseas, played in South Korea, dominated there. He became the league's foreign player MVP, and now all that hard work pays off because he just signed a two-way contract.
Don't know the answer to that. Most foreign leagues have limits on the number of American players they can have. Ivan Crabb has it for Memphis, and he's headed to the rim, but easy two. If you knew nothing about Brady Heslop coming into this game, you can watch him on the other end, see the way that the Thunder react to him.
Yeah, and that's just good scouting. And not only is it good scouting, but it's also players paying attention to detail.
There's Heslop. Spent a couple of different years in the G League. Shot 48% from three-point range.
And we talked about
not a white jersey in sight. There's Burton. That masked man out of Iowa State. To Hall, who's moving without
able to find the cutting player. And as we see, you know, the pace of the game has picked up a little bit.
Goodwin's listed at 6'2", 180. Not sure he's that big. Hervey showed off for three. Bad entry pass to Davis. And there's a guy who played in the post-up era. That's got to drive you crazy. The inability of guards.
Whether it was a 1-2 or the 3, and I think it was a test for him, you know. And he's a guy who's diligent. He does his homework. You know, he's a defensive player. And Jaren, you know, those guys think defense first. And if you're young and you're defending, coach is more likely to put you on the floor than if you're out there making those mistakes and then let you off.
All right, Ross, thank you so much. I heard the crowd react to Hamidou Diallo's dunk during that interview. Showing off his 40-inch vertical, measured at the combine.
Yeah, it's nice when you...
There's Jaren Jackson, the rookie out of Michigan State. Gotta love that like we just saw.
I mean, when you look at his total package and body of work, I mean, again, change shots, think about shots, and that's what a good shot blocker does. But I like the way Carter has come out and established tempo, and Crawford driving to the basket, scoring. That's ever come through the NBA, and that's ever come through, you know, all sport in general. And to see him make it to the Hall of Fame is contagious.
You know, I've checked your career resume. Mostly it worked out okay for you.
I did all right.
There's the rookie Jackson. Passing out of the double. He's really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Good awareness as well. Lee with the
that you've brought in. You know, what has been your secret to success in terms of talking to these young players and also
professional? And obviously, you know, keeping them, you know, the game is everything for you. So, you know, always staying in love with the game, no matter what. And so, you know, and just his ability to make things happen on the floor. And so what I try to express to him is, you know, not to you know, to dodge the lead. You know, that goes for John Wall, to Eric Bledsoe, to Ben Simmons, on down to a guy like Terrence Ferguson. You just see finish on the other end of that play. So and we keep it there. So
in terms of LeBron's decision-making process and yours as a team, you've heard all this.
Home, it was about delivering a promise. This one, you really had no footing. It was basically about what he wanted to do and what made him happy. And he earned that, being in his 16th season. You don't have a 16th season. They're trying to push you out of whichever league it is that you're playing.
Or you're a complimentary veteran.
Yeah, or you
don't
take a
get
step
to your
down,
16th
or you don't get there. Exactly. So it wasn't necessarily about that. Now, obviously, if that's what you're into and you're on that platform, it enhances it because everyone's there. But that wasn't part of the decision.
You came in young, inexperienced, and not knowing the NBA agent landscape. How did y'all learn how did you learn, and then how did you get on it?
Then it went from that to, he has to, maybe he owns the company. And then the league says, he don't do that either, so now it's what? So, the next thing is going to be, he wears.
Heslop looking for Jaren Jackson in the post. Jackson gives it up. Another good pass from Jackson as he finds Stephens to the rim and playing off Jackson in the post.
Matt, the interesting thing, he made that pass left-handed.
Yes.
And he's an ambidextrous left-handed, right-handed. Gives you such an advantage when you're playing that close.
There's Jackson showing off a little Carter to Heslop. Can't connect there. 2 of 8 now from three-point range, and Jackson flies in.
The sons of the fathers who are, coming into the league, they're well-trained.
Caldwell Jones, Major Jones.
Yep.
Pretty remarkable. Grizzlies, he's got 17, including 3 made threes on 4 attempts, giving 19 on cue.
In number 11.
Okay.
Like Yogi and Dockage, they did the number justice.
It's a little different in college, too, because you can't use certain numbers. You can't issue somebody a number. Would Bob Knight have consulted you about issuing number 11 to another player?
After I left, no, I was not consulted.
Javon Carter in the open floor. That's a big bucket now. 9-point lead with 3 minutes left. Devontae Green wore number 11 at Indiana last year. Oklahoma City's got a chance here with 2.5 to go, but they're down by 7. Make it 4. Timely bucket. This team today.
I like the way he's handled the team, Matt. As I said, he came out early. He set the tempo early. He set the tempo on the defensive side of the ball.
Brought these guys all together last summer with mixed results. But now you no longer have a big 3. As you can see, a lot of those contracts from 2 years ago don't look great right now around the league from their teams. That's wiped away by Jackson, his 3rd block of the game. And keeps it, leads up to 7 now. Memphis looks like it's going to advance Hamilton off on the 3. Diallo shows off the hops once again.
Nice.
Carter now with 19. Hamilton's off. Jackson has the rebound. That will put a bow on it. Memphis Grizzlies, the 27th seed here in the 30-team tournament, have beaten the 6th-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. 92-85 is the final. And the Grizzlies press